Hey, welcome back to another edition of Daryl's Digest. I got some interesting stuff to share with you today, but first, a couple things to tell you about this. Let me try this again, okay? But first, I need you to start to tell people about this channel. I know there's a lot of people suffering from depression out there, and with all this COVID stuff, it's even led to more depression. Now I ain't no expert, but I live with it daily, and it takes things from me. And sometimes just knowing that someone else is fighting the same battle can be of help. I know that when I first started, I wish I'd have known uh, someone so that I could have talked to them and went over some things. Second of all, remember if you're in the Brockway area, Stars Trailer Sales is the place for your RV and camping needs. Stars Trailer Sales, Route 219 north of Brockway. Now, I may screw up the whole process here. All right, but I want to try to show you something. I don't know if I can do it or not, but I'm fixing to try here. So if it gets messed up, well, who knows what'll happen, but all right. Can you see this tablet here I bought? Okay. Hey, why I did that, huh? I bought that at our local dollar store. Okay. And the pads is made into four sections. And then across the top there it says make it happen. Well, in the top left block is a place for the date. And I know you can't see none of that stuff, but I screwed it up already when I first started. What the heck? Actually, it was the first day I screwed the dang thing up. Uh, and Then there's under that, there's a series of lines where I put my to-do list for the day. Now, I'd like to tell you that I did everything, but it don't happen. Okay. Um, if I don't get something done, I just kind of add it to the next day type of deal. Now, I try to do it the night before, and I can't always tell you I do that. Uh, because there's been some pretty messed up days in my life where, since the last time I talked to you, that I haven't done that. Okay, this is perfect though for the dementia because I'll think of things and I keep it right here beside where I work during the day, and then I can write it down instead of losing it. Because what used to happen is I had to go do it right then, or it'd be gone. Okay. Um, as I move these on from day to day, what I figure is that someday I'll just get tired of seeing them on the list and just do them. You know, who knows? Um, the top right block there has squares like graph paper, and that's where I started putting those three things that I'm thankful for each day. Now, this first one here, I don't think you can read when I put stuff. I don't know. But this is how basic I had to be the first time I did this. Dogs, cats, and my alpaca. That's what I was thankful for my first day. Okay. But I've been doing that now um, for a while, and they're getting deeper. Okay. They're getting a little more meaningful as I do that. Um, then the bottom left is titled goals. And that's, I've written things in there every day. But truthfully, I haven't accomplished much until today. Uh, uh, Today I went and actually got some things done this morning. I woke up around 4 o'clock and really decided to get some work done. Okay, and then the bottom right, I've just been using that to, excuse me, holy moly. I've been just using that to kind of write my feelings down for the day, or like the days that I had a lot of trouble, I wrote that down um, so that I'd remember it in there. Oh, oh, pardon me, guys. Uh, it, it cost me $3. Heck, these cigars, they cost me twice that, more than twice that much. So, um, it's just something I'm trying. Okay. Like I said, I wanted to try that 3 things I'm thankful for every day. I'm doing it now. I'll let you know. You know, who knows? If you see me on the cover of Ink someday, you're gonna say, "Hey, that dang thing worked." Uh, Now, besides that, I keep a journal every day. And then I keep a journal of what exercise I do and stuff like that. But anyhow, now the next thing uh, I mentioned on a couple of these videos that my vitamin D level was low when I had my blood work done. So uh, yesterday, because I wrote this yesterday, most of it, but I didn't get it done and I didn't get it recorded. Yesterday was the first day in 10 days that we've had full sun here in the Commonwealth. Okay. But it was so cold that the only skin showing was my face. Um, as I walked the yellow snowmakers, they didn't give a dang because they're covered in fur. Uh, um, uh, so I've been riding the information superhighway looking for help, and I came across an interesting fact that the yolk in eggs has 5% of the daily recommended dose of vitamin D. Now hold on, y'all. I can see Dylan and Jared running out saying they got to start eating 20 eggs a day. No, that ain't what I'm saying. That ain't at all what I'm saying. But maybe once or twice a week, would be a good help. Now, you know what I got to say here? I'm not a doctor. Okay, I never got to play one in the movies or on TV, and I can't remember the last time I stayed in a Holiday Inn Express. Okay, so please check with your medical team. But that might be a different, an extra way to help. Now, thinking about eggs got me thinking about a story. So the rest of this video today is going to be a story. Okay. Now still own, but it's shut down, a general store. Okay. Now this thing was cool. I mean, I'm telling you, it was cool. The building was built in 1904, and basically, it's original. Okay, there's not been much interior work done to it. Uh, and when we first bought it, it served as a full post office. The postal service people would drop those plastic cartons of mail in, and our employees would have to put them in people's mailboxes, and then people would come get it and stuff like that. Okay, it had a deli, and we sold meat and cheese, and I'd make sandwiches. Okay, and you know we had other things that a general store has. Hardware, those kind of things, t-shirts, those kind of things. Nicky knacks that you want to sell to the travelers and candy that you want to sell to the kids. Okay, well, on one particular summer day, we were a little busy. Okay, now understand, okay, busy for this store meant that I had more than one person in the building. Okay, uh, but anyhow, I know it was summer because the boys were with me this day. Okay, now we were selling eggs. Like I said, that's what made me think of this story. We were selling eggs from a customer who had some chickens at his house and he couldn't get rid of the eggs. So we'd sell them in the store. People get fresh eggs. Now, if you've ever had a fresh egg compared to a store bought egg, you know there is one heck of a difference. Okay? So, anyhow, on this particular day, this dude walks in, okay, and he says, "I'm here to check your eggs." I didn't know what to say. Okay? You want to buy eggs? No, I'm here to check your eggs. So I went on to paying customers and left that dude stand there because I didn't know what the heck. I mean, I thought maybe I had some fruitcake in the store, or what the heck's he going to do? What do you check eggs for? So I took care of a couple more customers. Uh, Pretty soon, one of the boys came back to me and they said, "Hey, that dude's still here." I said, "Really?" They said, "Yeah." Well, this time when the knucklehead comes back to me, he has this. Um, he has his ID tag with him. Uh, See, that sucks. I got it right here, but I couldn't even say it. He has his ID tag with him, and he has his name. And he says he's with the Department of Agriculture, and he's here to check my eggs. And let me tell you, with the amount of eggs we were selling, Walmart was not scared that we were taking their egg business. Okay? And everyone in this little village knows everyone. So everyone knew where the eggs were coming from. It wasn't like I was bringing them in from, you know, some crazy place. Now, I'm still not getting it, okay? And I'm starting to get a little pissed. Uh, what the heck is someone getting paid with my tax dollars doing asking to check my eggs? Well, this guy disappears. I'm thinking, okay, he's gone. No, he comes back in with some dang machine. I don't know what the heck it was. Okay? And he proceeds to look at all the eggs. Now he tells me all my eggs are fine. So I thought, okay, I'm done, fine, get the heck out of here. Let's move on with life and what the heck? No, no, now he starts to crap. Okay, first, we recycled the egg cartons, okay? People buy eggs from somewhere else. They bring the cartons into the store. I give them to the dude. The dude fills them up with eggs. We bring them back in. People buy. Okay, that's how that's what we do. Now, if you get a carton that says Eggland Best Eggs, you know dang well it ain't from Eggland. It's from down the friggin' road. Well, this bureaucrat told me we got to start blacking that out. I said, okay. Then he found this little teeny egg. Okay. Now the guy had guineas too. Okay. He didn't have just regular chicken. He had guineas, pick up the ticks and stuff like that. And so he had put a guinea egg in there one time. He says, you can't put this in here because this says extra large eggs. Now, again, I'm thinking to myself, anyone that leaves this little village is going to go past the guy's house that has his chickens. They're going to hear them dang guineas because they make a lot of racket. Okay? And if you open that up, you're going to think there's a guinea egg in there. I mean, we ain't city folk. We know what the heck the difference is. So anyhow, he said, I can't do that. Then finally, okay, this is the one that got me. He said, you got to put the date on that the eggs were laid. I'm thinking to myself, what the heck did them big chicken farmers do on Ash Wednesday? Did they go out to their chickens and say, come on ladies, we got to beef up production because Easter's coming? No, them dang eggs are in warehouses for a long time. Why is he mad about these date on when these dang chicken eggs were laid when we ain't holding them for half of a week even? As soon as they come in, someone's coming in to buy them. Half the time I don't have them when people want them. What do they do after Easter? Stick a cork up the chicken? I ain't gonna go no further. Them dang bureaucrats drive me nuts. Okay. But anyhow, he leaves again. Takes his machine and leaves. I said, okay, we're done. I'm mad. I'm stomping around doing all the stuff that I usually do, when some idiot drives me nuts, especially when they're getting paid off my dollar. No! He comes back in. This time he got a piece of paper from the Department of Agriculture of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania listing all them damn rules. So I stopped taking the chicken eggs. And soon after that, said chickens were on the dinner table. Now, folks, I didn't just tell you that story, get my blood pressure up, but it did. It's another example how this damn dementia works. How how can I process that nonsense but forget important things that I need to do today? It's very frustrating. Now, folks, I had to sit for 10 minutes trying to come up with the word frustrating. What you see on these videos is the finished product. I write every word down. I practice them 2 or 3 times. Even still, the gray matter misfires. You saw it today a few times. That's what Daryl's Digest is about. I want to give you a first-hand vision of what it's like living with these dang D's. Last things I want to say today. Anyone living in an area with limited sunshine, please speak to your doctor if you think you're feeling down. Could just be that vitamin D. You need a little boost. Okay? Keep counting those D's and remember who loves you, baby.